1,000 is a big number. Imagine 1,000 feet in your face. If you were 1,000 inches deep inside your subscribers, and your subscribers were 1,000 inches deep in... Wait. Imagine a 1,000 person polycule. Back to seriousness, thank you all quite a lot, really. 1,000 is a weird number, and I know I'm going to be doing this bit, especially if I keep making videos about like, oh, it's such a weird number, it's so hard to conceptualize, oh my god, thank you. But thank you, seriously. And I'm sure I'll do the bit again way fruitier when I hit like 2,000 or something else. So the reason I'm making this video is because I want to contextualize where I am in terms of where I have been and give myself a little bit of perspective on the whole thing. For very obvious quality reasons, I will not be showing you the very first upload on YouTube because, my god, it's bad. And it really sucks. But I do want to give a quick shout out to these like different eras, if you will, of like videos that I've gone through making. And they're revolving around some of my favorite games that I've been playing with my friends. So Minecraft, specifically this Hypixel Skyblock. I did a bunch of videos on that. That was like a good little mini section where it was all I was doing for a time. There's Gartic Phone. I have played so much Gartic Phone. It was the first few videos that I got over 100 views on. So that was also really, really cool. Seriously, there's a lot of Gartic Phone. There's some Valorant in there. There's some Fortnite. Shout out Caffeinated Conversations. Rest in peace, that lovely gem. And then where we are here, special note of this video, the Miku Expo, because that's really the video where I sat down, I made it, and I like went back to editing and actually got back into the software and everything. And I realized, wow, I'm actually really enjoying myself. Making the video, posting the video, all this stuff. So it was the reason that I got back into this, which is cool. And now I'm in the thick of it way more than I ever have been. And I'm just seeing great things from it. So I really do. I am very, very appreciative of that. And for people who don't know, I did initially start making content on Twitch instead of on YouTube. And that's where my entire like community kind of started on this, which was I just streamed and streamed and streamed a lot of Slime Rancher. And now I've got a bunch of lovely friends and a bunch of people I hang out with regularly. So that's pretty sick. And this graph is like of all the times I've streamed where I've gotten back into it and dropped it and gotten back into it and all this stuff. But it was really, really cool. Great eras, but I have spent a little too much time on stream. Oh my god. Especially starting out, I want to do that. What's that ratio? How much is that per hour? Because it's not very good. Specifically, shout out Slime Rancher. That's a game I started streaming on, and I've met so many amazing people on there that are still in my Discord today. And it's just such a weird... It's such a healthy way to get perspective, is looking at the exact point in where I actually started growing at all to now, where I see a big-ass number in front of me. Very cool. I did want to put a little silly section in here of, like, what I want out of YouTube, but, you know, I'm going to go over that a little bit. It really does boil down to one thing, and it's community. The entire idea of me doing Twitch and me doing YouTube is to have like an online space that is like full of my friends or just streaming or whatever. Like just a place to hang out and play a bunch of games with a bunch of people all the time. And one of my favorite parts, again, I'm saying this off the back of going over my Twitch stuff, was when I was deep in streaming and streaming as much as I possibly can. I was forming a community there. It was really, really cool. And then I moved them off the platform into Discord, and they are still there. That's so cool to me. That's really neat. Mini plug incoming. If you don't know, I do have a Discord, and I'm in there every single day. I'm not being sarcastic. It's unhealthy, but it is healthy. But I'm in there way too much of my life. Also, Discord needs to make recap accessible year-round. I want to see how much of a bum I was last year. I want to be able to just access that. The reason I bring it up is if you're interested or new to the channel or new to my videos or really want to just like join or whatever, you're welcome to. Here's the Discord link. I'll put it as like a little thingy here or thingy here. I don't fucking know where it is, but whatever. And then to wrap up my ramblings, I have one little section here at the back where I just want to talk about what's coming up. Oh god, the YouTuber's gonna talk again. Someone shut him the fuck up. I have a huge trip planned. Me and a bunch of my friends are packing into 2 cars, and we are road tripping from Atlanta to Wisconsin. And oh my god, am I excited. Also a little nervous, but mostly excited. The reason I mention it is because I'm not going to be at my computer. I'm not going to be making videos. I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing, and I'll go over that in just a sec. But I'm not going to be here making recordings or videos or anything. And I know that's a little tragic because I'm off the back of a little bit of hype from a few of my other videos that have popped off or actually gone out to the algorithm. So that's really cool. But I hope in 2 weeks I can still do this. The cool thing about this trip, though, is that we are going to be recording and taking photos of absolutely everything. We have 8 people going in total, and we have 6 different methods of getting media or recording and stuff, and I'll show you them here. First off, we have all of our phones. To pair with the phones, I have this really fancy gimbal mount that'll smooth out all the recording, and you can take like time-lapse videos and like position it with it. So that's really, really cool. The next is this thing, the Osmo Action Cam, that I should not be using for a webcam at all, because every time I unplug it from one of my videos, it's really hot. It like is hard to hold. It's hot. So it'll be good to take it out, and it's waterproof. It's really, really good for taking outdoor shots and everything. I've got a stand for it and a mount, so it'll be really, really cool to get a bunch of action shots, especially if we go to like a water park or theme park or wherever we're doing up there. So it'll be fun to get a lot of B-roll with it. The next one is a little less serious, but I'm very excited to take recordings on it. It's my 3DS. If you don't know, I did recently pick up a 3DS that's fully modded, and I am so excited to get B-roll on it because the audio is trash. And the reason I bring this up is because I'm still referencing the Baby No Money concert where we had someone in the audience was recording on a 3DS. Holy hell, that's funny. Next up, we do have 2 Polaroid cameras, one with a wide view. Shout out my sweet kitty. And then another one that has like a little pocket size. Shout out my other sweet kitty. Very good. And then we're bringing along a digital camera to take like regular shots and just like a pocket camera. So I'm so excited to have all of this special media. It's a really good recording of everything we're doing and just all the events we've planned out. And I'm just so excited to make it like all work. And I'll have so much to work with to make sure it's like a really cute like event and everything, and I can look back on it. So that's neat. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please consider joining the Discord. We're in there all the time, and we'll be using it while we're away and all that stuff. So if you want to join the community, please feel welcome to join there. As well as if you're new here and wondering where the fuck I've gone, yeah, I won't be uploading because of the reasons I mentioned here. But again, to come back to the beginning of the video, thank you for 1,000 subs. Like the video. Something YouTube algorithm. Blah, 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 blah. But I do seriously mean it. Thank you so much. This is really cool. And it just makes me want to keep going. So that's awesome. It's a lot of gratitude. It's a lot of like, oh my God, that's like 4-digit number. Very sick. I will not yap your ear off anymore. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, thank you again. Peace out.